Madness, the evening's feature bout, championship bout, isn't that, Andy?
That's right, Mark, and I think you will like this one.
You promised me.
Yes, you have the Japanese champion, if you already know, Jaguar Yokota.
Jaguar Yokota, one of your very favorites, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, and she's facing, oh, here she comes, I think. Should be her.
Is it her? It's difficult to see in that shambles of people.
Oh, that's her.
That's her.
That's Jaguar Yokota, our champion. And she dropped her mother tonight.
She did?
Yes.
I see. Your mother is not going to wrestle her,
I don't believe so. Here she is.
Is that beautiful belt?
Wow.
The one they're after? She is the incumbent, as we say, holding the belt, holding the championship, and the other.
Well, the other one is a champion too. She's the Mexican champion.
Mexican champion.
That's right. Here she comes. La Galactica.
La Galactica de Mexico.
That's right.
Let's see. She is a Mexican champion? What does it say on that belt there?
That's right. She's the Mexican champion.
I see.
I've seen her once, she is tough.
She's tough, is she?
She is.
She's a big lady.
Believe me.
She's one big lady.
Oh, wow.
And she doesn't waste any time at all. Gets right into the action. No bell was rung. Nothing happened. She just pounced on Jaguar without any warning. They're trying to disentangle them. They're get it.
Well, I told you that was going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Andy. They're trying to disentangle them there so that they can get going to an official start to this bout. She's going to have to take off that belt, and her too, obviously.
And Jaguar's not going to do this.
You don't think so?
Oh, no.
You don't think
She's
so?
there at home in Japan.
You sound pretty sure yourself, Andy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You sound like you've seen this before.
No, of course.
Flowers, as we've seen all through the evening and the other bouts. That's a tradition here in Japan, to offer flowers to the contenders. It's perhaps the only moment of tenderness for the entire evening. After that, it turns into insanity and nonsense. And there's a lot of intensity in that look. There are the belts. Holding up the belt so that the audience can have a good look. The official of the Japanese Federation standing by with his documents. Boy, they look ready to go. They look ready to go.
Well, they want to go.
They're champing at the bit, like we say. They really want to get going. It'll be interesting to see a Mexican woman against a Japanese woman. That's a very interesting combination. It'll make for Tabasco sauce on tofu. Interesting and potentially dynamite situation.
Dynamite, that's right. There's the commissioner again.
He's reading from that, looks like a menu. It isn't, I'm sure. He's not ordering lunch or anything like that.
No, they don't need lunch at this time, believe me.
What are they doing on the floor there? Are they wiping up the floor? Oh, I see. I see.
Is that Jaguar?
That's Jaguar, and that's starting off with something of a handicap. Something of a handicap. That you don't have to tell me that's not written in Mexican. That's definitely Japanese, and it's a 60-minute bout. Is that correct?
Exactly. One fall or 60 minutes.
One fall or 60 minutes, and that that Mexican girl is stocky and well built, and she looks like a heavy contender. So it's WWA
champion.
And there's the streamers, sorry.
The Mexican champion, La Galactica.
La Galactica.
Mexican champion, UWA.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I read somewhere that she was born in Tijuana, Mexico, and started wrestling, believe it or not, at the tender age of something like 12. Unbelievable as it might seem. She comes from a very large family. She had 4 or 5 brothers that she used to wrestle with, and they have since gone on to become male wrestlers. Look at the intensity, the intense look. It's hard to see what the Mexican girl is what the look in her eyes because of that god-awful mask that she's wearing.
Here we go.
There we're off to a flying start here. Look at this. Look at this. The punches, the slaps, the hits, the kicks.
She's going to
are flying all over the place. The Mexican girl doesn't look like she's suffering from any jet lag there, Andy. I mean, she looks like she's in pretty good shape.
She sure is.
She looks like she's had her good breakfast of burritos or something, and she's ready to fight.
Jaguar is better be ready too, because there's a belt for this.
Jaguar's got a lot of work on her hands there.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. The Mexican girl is relentlessly kicking Jaguar, grabbing her from behind the rope there, something you can't really see from here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. She was trying to pull some kind of a trick with the rope there. Biting, I think. That definitely looks like biting. That can't be allowed. Is that permitted?
Well, of course not, but the referee doesn't.
It's allowed until you get caught.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I have noticed.
But believe me, Mark, Jaguar is going to come back.
She's got a nasty scar on her leg where she was bitten. Biting like that is not only painful, but it could be dangerous for infections and things like that. I mean, that's you never know. I mean, you never know where someone's mouth has been, and what kind of look at that. Look at that. She's drawing blood. She is definitely drawing blood.
Some kind of vampire, I don't know.
Yeah, she's definitely got leanings in that direction.
Come on, Jaguar. Come on.
God, Jaguar, come on, wake up, because it's going to be all over by the time she's back on her feet. It's amazing. The nasty kick in the ribs.
I'm surprised, really. I don't understand what's going on here.
Well, I'll tell you, it's things are falling all over the place. And, Jaguar is not really living up to her reputation up until now. As I was mentioning before, the Galactica, she's out of the ring.
Just wait.
She's right out of the ring. She flew into a galaxy of screamers out of the ring. Her trainer, no, an assistant, I suppose, is just helping her out. Back into the ring. Back into the ring for a continuation of this championship bout. As I mentioned before, Andy, the Mexican girl comes from a family of 4 brothers with whom she wrestled at home, and they have since gone on to professional careers, all of them. She comes from a long line of boxers. And, you can tell, just watching, you can tell. She's been around, and she didn't start yesterday beating up on people, that's for sure. And Tijuana is a tough city, so who knows? Might have done her share of street fighting, too, and it looks like it when you watch her doing this. Look, there she goes again. You see this biting the leg of Jaguar.
Oh, she's going to pay for that, believe me.
Andy, you're so engrossed by this fight here, I haven't heard a word from you for the past 5 minutes.
Well, I'm worried a little bit.
You're worried for Jaguar, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. She doesn't seem to be that much in good shape. I don't know if it's because her mother's there watching her.
Is that her mother?
No, that's not.
That's from the look on your face, you'd almost think you have money going on this thing. There's the Galactica getting...
Oh, we cannot do that in Japan.
Oh, that's not permitted, is it?
No. Very strict.
Okay. Somehow I don't believe you. Okay, there we go. La Galactica is getting her fair dues.
That's it.
Oh, that's nasty.
I reckon
that's a judo chops on the bottom of the arm like that. That is like very, very, very nasty. She's got her at both ends there. She's not letting her go. Was there a count there, my friend? I didn't see that.
I don't think there was.
Galactica seems definitely shaken. You see, what I'm afraid of is that, oh, here we go, outside the ring again. I was afraid of that. I could see that coming. Look at that. Look at that. People scurrying about, trying to stay away from these two Amazons fighting each other. There's so much at stake here. So very much at stake. You know what I'm afraid of, Andy? And tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, is that La Galactica used up all her energy, all her reserve of energy at the very beginning, and now she's beginning to wear down. She's starting to lose